Yeah, what's up? This is Black Thought. I'm from Philly, from South Philly. I got into hip-hop like at the same time as hip-hop was in its formative stages, you know what I mean? Like 1979, you know, to 1984, 85. Like that's when it was really, hip-hop didn't know what it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And neither did we. And everybody who, even the people who created hip-hop, created it out of necessity because we didn't have anything else. I never really was in a group per se, you know, until I was in high school. When I got into 9th grade, like towards the end of the 9th grade, I met my man Questlove. You know what I'm saying? We went to the High School of the Arts. I was there for visual art, and it was a blessing, you know what I'm saying, that like I even made it into that school, and I was there doing my thing, but I was surrounded by all these other niggas that was into music. It was all kinds of people doing all sorts of things, but there weren't any DJ, like there wasn't no DJs in the school, you know what I mean? So when it came time to do talent shows and stuff like that, I would want to get up and rock, but I didn't have any, you know, no musical backing and shit. So that's when I first got with my man who was a drummer, and like I would just test him like on a, yo, could you play this beat, this Public Enemy jump off, or could you do this Kane shit, or could you do this and that? And he was, you know, he could nail anything that I pulled out the hat. And he wound up, you know, opening my nose to the fact that I didn't necessarily need a DJ, you know what I'm saying, to still be hip hop, you know what I mean, and be just as effective in MC. And that's how the Roots, you know, was formed when I was in the 10th grade, basically, like 1987. We came out in a point in time where that wasn't the cool shit. Like that wasn't what was cracking, you know what I mean? Like having instrumentation. Like we came out, first off, we had a Jewish dude in our band, my man Scott Storch, who was playing the keyboards. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit wasn't cool to be showing up with a white boy and a big dude with a big afro, and you know what I mean? It looked foreign, you know what I mean? So we had to be that much tight. I had to be that much, you know, more up on my lyricism. Them niggas had to be that much more sharp as musicians, you know what I'm saying, to be taken seriously and to be looked at as credible hip hop artists. First like major exposure that we got was like in 1992. These people approached us to do a concert in Germany, which was like our first offer to do a joint overseas. It was like the first gig that we got that was, you know, paying some substantial money, and we had to take a flight overseas and get passports and all that. And that kind of started the buzz. So we started recording what was gonna be a single, and then the shit turned into like an EP, and then it turned into like a full-length joint. And it's our first album, it's called Organics. The buzz that we made from that CD and from those initial European performances kind of upped the ante, and when we came back to the States early in '93, it was like a bin war, and a lot of people was trying to fuck with us real heavy. It looked like we was gonna sign with Mercury, and then Def Jam came at us, and looked like we was gonna sign with them, and then we wound up signing with Geffen, you know what I mean? They came at us with the most papers, so, and like with the most creative freedom. So that's what we went with, you know what I mean? We've been fucking with them for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? This album we're about to put out now, hopefully I'm gonna be done in January, is my last record with them. And niggas is about to be free agents. We kind of created such a name for our brand and garner a certain respect, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Roots as a band is one thing, you know what I mean? And the objective is, you know, in the eyes of the record company to sell records. But that's like secondary to us as a band. It's more important for us to sell ourselves and, you know, be consistent with our live show, because that's what I eat off of. That's how my kids eat, you know what I mean? Not from no record sales. I never went platinum ever, you know what I mean? I got 2 gold albums, but none of that shit is bringing me a cent, you know what I'm saying? I make money from doing shows and shit, and that's my flip, the concerts. And from that, I'm able, you know, I got a whole conglomerate that's, you know, sufficient, self-sufficient under what the Roots, money that the Roots is making. I don't know what niggas be thinking, like, you get a record deal and, you know, like you get I don't know, like a fucking platinum credit card, and the label just puts you on with mad shit, and everything that the label, they pay for your videos and your clothes, and you get a car, and motherfuckers is just real delusional. I don't know what they really think, but it's basically a serious sharecropper situation. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the artist is the hoe, and the labels is the pimps, and it's up to you to try to get over, you know what I mean, and try to become a pimp on your own merit, you know what I'm saying, on some gorilla pimp and shit. So that's kind of what we've been doing, you know, all these years is guerrilla pimping. Yeah, what's good? It's Black Thought from the legendary Roots crew. I'm saying pushing it raw and uncut right to you and yours. And you're now checking out Blow, DVD, Blow Magazine.